The Toy Repairman. In the heart of the city, squeezed between a bustling toy store and a bakery that always smelled of cinnamon, stood a tiny shop no bigger than a closet. Its sign, painted in peeling gold letters, read, "Mr. Finch's Repairs, for broken toys and hearts." Most people walked right past it, but the children knew. They came with tear-streaked cheeks and trembling hands, clutching teddy bears with missing eyes, dolls with tangled hair, or wind-up robots that had long forgotten how to dance. Mr. Finch was old, with silver hair like spun cotton, and hands that moved with the quiet precision of a watchmaker. He never asked why a toy was broken. He simply took it, nodded gently, and said, "We'll have him dancing again by Tuesday." But Mr. Finch didn't just fix toys, he listened. While stitching a rabbit's ear, he'd ask about school. While oiling a tin soldier's joints, he'd hear about a lost pet. And as he glued a cracked porcelain face back together, he'd whisper, "Everyone breaks sometimes. What matters is who helps you put the pieces back." One rainy Tuesday, a small girl appeared at his door. She couldn't have been more than 8. Her raincoat was too big, her boots splashed with mud, and in her arms, wrapped in a faded blue scarf, was a music box. Not just broken, shattered. The wooden case was split in 2. The tiny ballerina inside lay headless in the girl's palm. The delicate gears were scattered like fallen stars. Mr. Finch didn't flinch. He knelt slowly, carefully, so he could look her in the eyes. "What's your name, little one?" "Lily," she whispered. Her voice was so soft, it barely stirred the dust motes in the air. "And this?" he asked, nodding to the music box. "My mom's," Lily said. She's gone. This was hers when she was little. I dropped it." A single tear rolled down her cheek. "I broke the last thing I had of her." Mr. Finch's heart ached. He'd seen grief before, in the hollow eyes of children who'd lost more than toys. He took the pieces gently, as if they were made of glass. "Come back Saturday morning," he said, "and bring your courage." For days, Mr. Finch worked in silence. He sanded the splintered wood until it was smooth as a river stone. He found a tiny screw no bigger than a grain of rice to hold the base together. He carved a new head for the ballerina from cherry wood, painting her eyes the exact shade of blue Lily's mother used to wear. But the music, that was the hardest part. The cylinder inside the one that held the tune was bent beyond repair. Mr. Finch searched his drawers, his shelves, his memory. Then he remembered. In a small velvet pouch, tucked beneath his workbench, was a music box cylinder he'd kept for 50 years. It played a lullaby his own mother used to sing, "Hush now, my darling, the stars are awake." He hesitated only a moment. Then, with steady hands, he fitted it into Lily's music box. Saturday morning arrived, bright and clear. Lily stood at the door, twisting the hem of her coat. Mr. Finch placed the repaired music box in her hands. It gleamed softly in the morning light, whole again, but not quite the same. The ballerina's new face was kinder. The wood smelled faintly of cedar and beeswax. "Go on," he said gently. "Open it. Lily lifted the lid. A soft, tinkling melody filled the tiny shop, warm and familiar, like a hug from long ago. Lily's eyes widened. Her breath caught. And then, so quietly, Mr. Finch almost missed it. She began to hum along. Tears welled in her eyes. Not sad ones, but the kind that come when something lost is found again. "Mom used to sing this," she whispered, her voice stronger now. "Every night before bed." Mr. Finch smiled. "Then it was always meant to find its way back to you." Lily looked up at him. Really looked at him. For the first time. "Thank you," she said. And this time, the words rang clear and true. She left with the music box cradled close, the lullaby trailing behind her like a ribbon of light. Mr. Finch watched her go, then turned back to his workbench. On it lay a small note she'd left behind, written in careful, looping letters. "You fixed more than my music box. You fixed my heart, too." He pinned it to the wall beside 100 others, each one a quiet testament to the magic that happens when someone cares enough to mend what's broken. And outside, the city buzzed on. But in that little shop, between the toy store and the bakery, time slowed. Because some things like kindness, like memory, like a lullaby passed from one heart to another, can never truly be broken. They just need someone willing to put the pieces back together.